My name is Matt Bradley, Event Director and founder of the Retail Technology Show. And this is 5 Minutes With, the bite-sized chat show where we talk to some of retail's most influential people. And today is no different, as I'm joined by PMC's Head of Solutions, Elliott Winskill. Elliott, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
We are, as I've said, we are just a few weeks away now from the show. PMC, big involvement. Headline sponsor of our champagne bar, right in the centre of the show. That's going to be something really exciting. You know, you're going to get a lot of traffic around there. That bar is always busy. But you're also taken to the theatre alongside Arsenal Football Club. I'm not a massive fan of Arsenal, but I'm sure they're doing some very, very good work. Why don't you sort of let us know what makes the Arsenal story so interesting?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So it's an incredible story because they're a retailer, but one that is of such a unique nature. Retailing tends to be centralized around a few key types of retailers, but actually people retail in many different ways, and Arsenal is probably that best story. You know, their peaks are not one time in Christmas, it's every home match of the season, and nothing can go wrong like the Christmas peak is for many retailers around the globe. So for us, what we love about them is retail's not their core focus, but ultimately retail is a massive part of their customer experience. And that's such a unique difference and a unique story. And so we think it really that will resonate with so many retailers on quite a different level and be quite interesting to everyone that comes to it.
Do you know what? I fully endorse that because there's something magical. I'm a Crystal Palace fan. It's out there, don't worry. I'm not admitting to anyone anything new. But I remember going to football matches, and even now, at the age I am now, the club shop is a really magical experience. It really is. As a kid, it's just incredible when you go in there and you see all the shirts, and you see them printing the names, and you just think, oh, if I ever win the lottery, I'm just going to spend everything in here. So I totally understand how that experience needs to be made even more incredible and even more magical for those customers coming through the door, even if it's only every other Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, and also just to add to that, if you think about it from they have a capped audience during a game. It's not about trying to get more people into the store, or it's actually about making sure that more people enjoy the experience more, end up spending more, doing more, because actually they've got a captive number and a relatively fixed number of customers to serve.
So a lot of the talk at the moment is out there is around AI, and we're doing a lot of stuff around AI at the show. There's also a lot of talk about unified commerce. Where do you see that going in 2024?
So I see that as the most important thing for retail right now, and AI and ML will come, but I think it's further down the line. I think for me, unified commerce is a critical agenda for all retailers to really, if you kind of boil away all the differences and confusion about what it actually is, it's really just about giving agility to retailers between channels and not looking them as different channels, but trying to bring it all together into a set of agile choices that the business will make. And I think largely there are some really great pioneers of people doing it, but I think they've all had a really tough time, and I don't think it's been easy, and none of the projects have gone off, in the beautiful way that we would love to all present them every time. And it's been really tough, but they're the pioneers that are starting to seed the different ways unified commerce comes to life. And it is so many different ways. There is no one way to do it. But I think every retailer needs to figure out, what does that mean to them? What does unified commerce mean in their world? Because in their world, it'll be completely different to the next business, to the next retailer. And for me, every retailer is going to go on that transformation journey as soon as they can, and over the next 12 months and 24 months as they move forward.
And I suppose as consumers, we're constantly finding new channels, aren't we? So for a retailer to keep trying to make sure that experience is as seamless as possible is a challenge in itself.
Yeah, and then it comes back to the agility. Agility is not about just having great teams that deliver fast. Sometimes it's about just a mindset. Sometimes it's about understanding what's coming and being open to it. Sometimes it's just purely about making sure that you've got enough flexibility to bring new things in if something does pivot or something changes. And actually, underneath it all, it's about knowing your customer. Because if you know your customer, when they change, you change. And you're not constantly running behind them, you're working alongside them, or hopefully working with providers to help you get in front of them, which is the Havana of what unified commerce sort of humps as a dream. But at the moment, it's still very much the the trending of how people come together. It's not quite the reality yet, but it will get there, no doubt.
Definitely, totally agree. So, as I mentioned earlier, PMC, sponsors of our champagne bar. We will literally find you at the bar at the show. Now, we've just been speaking off camera. You're just back from the Maldives, so I'm imagining your favourite drink is a pina colada. I'm not sure that's going to be available at the show. What's your favourite tipple?
Well, actually, I'm a massive love and connoisseur for pornstar martinis. Just can't get enough of them. Don't know why. But while we're at the event, I will absolutely be probably the main person near the bubbly, not doing the working bit most likely, and constantly just trying to coax another person to come have a drink with me. It'll definitely be my way.
That's the socialising element. It's a very important part of networking, Elliott. Don't let anyone tell you any different.
Absolutely.
Now, you are presenting on stage with Arsenal. Is that difficult for you? Are you a football fan? Are you an Arsenal fan?
So I am a massive football fan. Been working with Arsenal, and actually it's been really great for me to work in the footballing world, to actually understand what that world is like. Has been something of a childhood want and dream. I'd have preferred to be on the pitch, but I'm okay just helping in the background and learning about what's going on. But to be honest, my family are all from Liverpool and the red side. So my club loyalties are quite entrenched in my past and will continue on.
Well, Liverpool have got a big few weeks ahead of them in that race for the title. We have a very big few weeks ahead of us. Retail Technology Show just around the corner. Elliott, you're going to be there. What are you most looking forward to?
Just as always, bringing together the best around the retail space, both retailers and tech providers, so that we can just continuously look at what are the key themes, because that's what you tend to find at these events, is key themes that come out that go, okay, this is kind of trending high at the moment, and just being involved in all of it and meeting all the contacts and friends that are across retail ahead of another big year in retail 2024.
It is. It's a really great opportunity to celebrate everything good about the retail sector, and we are thrilled to be bringing that to everyone. And we're thrilled that PMC is such a big part of it. Couldn't ask for better partners to sponsor our champagne bar. We are very, very excited to be working together. And if you are one of the very few retailers who have not yet registered to attend the Retail Technology Show, make sure you're doing it right now. Be part of the magic. It is absolutely free. Come join me, come join Elliott. He's even said he might buy you a drink on the champagne bar. The Retail Technology Show, 24th and 25th of April, London's Olympia. Elliott, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.